guys, I've been keeping a secret from you. And Derek and I are in Disney World. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. It feels very surreal. And this was a very, very last minute trip. So in other news, we also joined Disney Vacation Club, which has been a goal of mine for so long. I've been saving up for a very long time and been working really hard to save towards this investment. For those of you who don't know, Disney Vacation Club is a timeshare through Disney, and essentially you buy a membership, and it's kind of like buying a vacation home or another timeshare, and each year you get a set number of points based on how many you buy to put towards your Disney vacations. So for my 30th birthday, we pulled the trigger and we bought Disney Vacation Club. And I was just kind of like monitoring the points and the flights, and we ended up booking a very, very last minute trip. And so we got here today. We flew out of BWI this morning at 9, and we just checked in to Animal Kingdom Lodge. We're staying at Jambo House, and it is seriously beautiful. It's like 80 degrees out, and I'm sitting on our balcony right now, and I'm so excited to show you guys our room. So we aren't doing the parks on this trip just because with COVID and everything, we just don't feel completely comfortable yet, but we're gonna do a really nice relaxing resort stays, stay a couple dinners, and my parents are actually gonna come too. So they're flying in tomorrow. We're gonna be here for 4 nights, 5 days, and tomorrow we're moving over to Wilderness Lodge, which is actually our home resort. So we're really excited. It's our first DVC trip, and I'm just so elated and happy. It's been a long time coming, and I was so excited for my 30th birthday that we could finally do this for ourselves. So we are so excited to be here, and I'm so grateful, and I feel so blessed. It's ironic because the last time we were here was in March, and we're here exactly 8 months later essentially, and it's so interesting to be here now wearing masks, and it's just a little different, but overall I feel like Disney is handling it really well. Oh my god, there's a zebra. Okay, wait guys, I gotta flip the camera around. Alright, it's like walking through the trees right now, so just hold on a second. Look how pretty. Alright, little room tour, and of course we can't escape the election news, which I feel like we've had on non-stop all week. Okay, so we're in a deluxe studio at Jambo House, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and this is actually my very first time staying at Jambo House. My parents and I stayed at Kanani Village before, but I just love all the accents in the room. And as Derek said, this room is so much nicer than Pop Century, which I feel like is very accurate. We have a little kitchenette, so we have a fridge and a microwave. Here is the bathroom. I have my Lion King shirt on today. And then here's the shower. All right, friends, we're about to head out to Disney's Boardwalk. We're gonna go eat at Trattoria al Forno. It's my first time eating there, and I'm really pumped because I'm really hungry. We just had a little snack at the pool bar, so we haven't really eaten today, so I cannot wait to have dinner. I cannot get over the animals that are literally just chilling outside of our balcony. Derek, how was your nap?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, we're not going.
You're not going?
Going back to sleep.
You're going back to sleep, you're not eating dinner? You're definitely going to regret that decision. They have tiramisu.
Stop vlogging me.
Alright, we're going to go have dinner.
Look at the ravioli with the scallops.
The mushroom ravioli?
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Do you want the garlic bread or no?
Is that an option?
Yeah, she said that was one of the specials tonight.
Oh yeah, let's get garlic bread.
Cool.
I'm always down for garlic bread. Chicken parmesan. Good. Yum. Hey, good morning guys. It's about 10:15 and it was so nice waking up today at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I'm out here on our balcony just soaking it all in. It's such a beautiful day. It's a little cloudy, but the sun's still out and there's a nice breeze. So last night we are so lame, but we finished dinner, and so dinner was amazing. Trattoria al Forno, I would definitely recommend it. My first time there, the food was so good. And we don't have Italian, like we don't go out for Italian food that often, so it was such a nice treat to have that. And that garlic bread was the star of the show. It was so freaking good. And it must have been like pizza crust or something that they kind of pinwheel into like a giant garlic knot. And there was melted cheese all over it, and they had it in like a puddle of marinara sauce. And the outside was crispy, but the inside was kind of gooey and doughy. Oh my gosh. It was a special, so I don't know if it's on their menu all the time, but there were so many of those coming out of the kitchen, and they were so good. So if you're ever there and they have the cheesy garlic bread, you've got to get it. So dinner was amazing, and I was really excited because I got to get dessert, and I had gelato for the very first time. I've never had gelato before, and it was so good. So we stuffed ourselves, and it was so worth it. It was so good. So as soon as we did that, we literally, all we did was walk around the boardwalk. We walked in the beach club. I went through the gift store, and then we just took an Uber back to our resort. And we got home. We're so late. We literally took a shower, got ready for bed, and we were in bed by 9 p.m. We were so tired, and we were both saying, like, when does this ever happen on a Disney vacation? Like, never for us, because we're always opening and closing the park. So it was just so crazy that we went to bed so early, but it was much needed. We were really tired, and it was just nice to sleep in this morning. So we've really just been taking our time this morning. Of course, Derek woke up at 7:15 and he was like on his phone reading. And I'm like, of course. Last night he was like, do not wake me up before 9 o'clock. And I'm like, okay. And then he gets up and is on his phone reading. And then I wake up and then he falls back asleep. So he's literally, I'm pretty sure, still in bed, and it's like almost 10:30. But we're pretty much just gonna pack up and take an Uber over to Wilderness Lodge and check in there. I don't think our room is supposed to be ready till 4, but we're hoping that it will be ready earlier than that. And then today we're just gonna spend time at Wilderness Lodge and hopefully get to hit the pool today, because there actually is some storms rolling into Florida, and I want to try to get at least one good pool day, just so we can enjoy it. And then tonight we have dinner at the Wave, which I've never been there before, and I've only ever heard good things. It's at the Contemporary Resort, and I really wanted to do California Grill again that we did on our last trip, but because we booked this so last minute, there was no availability. So I snagged up a dinner at the Wave that's at 7:55, and my parents actually fly in today, and they're staying at Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary tonight and maybe tomorrow. I think they're doing 1 or 2 nights there, and then they're moving to Wilderness Lodge and staying at Copper Creek. So we're actually staying at Boulder Ridge, which is at Wilderness Lodge, but it's the other DVC section. Our home resort is actually Copper Creek, but they didn't have Copper Creek available for 3 consecutive nights, so we opted to do Boulder Ridge instead. But it'll be nice because we'll be staying in a different section, and we'll get to experience those rooms. But then if we want to see the Copper Creek rooms, we can just like go look at my parents, which is kind of nice. So that's the game plan for today, and just like enjoying the weather so much. It's so beautiful here. But yeah, that's the game plan, and just soak in all of our Disney time. I am just so happy to be back. I noticed this morning. I didn't even notice it last night, but I wanted to show you guys. So they have this little sign up in our room basically saying the things that they cleaned. And so door handles, light switches, beverage area, which I don't know. I feel like that's debatable. Derek, do you think that coffee cleaner or coffee maker is clean?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks a little iffy. But I'm sure they mean just like the countertop, the bedding, electronic devices. So, I mean, that's good. And then the one thing which I should have taken a video yesterday, but the remote was in a plastic bag. Also, I noticed that the shower shampoos, let me show you, have like a little clean sticker on them. So I guess that means that they cleaned off and sanitized the pumps, which is nice because obviously during COVID times you want to know that stuff has been cleaned. One last thing I wanted to mention for anyone who's considering staying at Animal Kingdom right now is there's pretty much no food options, which is actually why we decided to do a split stay. Originally I had all our nights here, and then I realized that nothing was open. So Sanaa is open, which is a table service, and you can get carry out from there. And the only quick service options are at the pool bars, which yesterday we went to the pool bar and had like a subpar lunch. The only options they had were tuna salad, a chicken Caesar salad, and a turkey sandwich, which they all pulled out of the fridge and was extremely expensive for what it was. So that's that got solidified and made me feel better about our choice to move to Wilderness Lodge. So that's just the one con I would say about Animal Kingdom right now. The resort itself is beautiful. I just wish there were more food options, because like this morning would have been nice to like pop over and grab some Mickey waffles or some breakfast, but we had Pop-Tarts in our room.
Yeah, and there's not enough giraffes.
There's not enough giraffes?
So 1 giraffe.
I know. We didn't really get any giraffes on our side of the room, which kind of stunk. Stop! Were those dirty?
Maybe.
Ew! It's Wilderness Lodge at Boulder Ridge, and the theming here is just so beautiful. Derek says he thinks their room was nicer at Animal Kingdom, but the theming of this resort is a lot cooler. So here's the kitchenette. What's in here? Let's see. There's actually a ton of closet space here. So here's one closet, and there's another closet over here, which actually seems like an unnecessary amount of closet space for a hotel. So then you come in here and we have a chest of drawers, so like a ton of storage space. Ton. So chest of drawers, TV. Our TV is smaller here, right, Derek?
Yeah.
Table. And our bed. I think it's the same size, but that bed looks a little smaller too.
But is it the same mattress?
Don't do that. Derek.
It's not the same mattress. Get a close up of that bad boy.
All right, well, you're gonna have to fix the bed and make it nice again.
Wow, it took all of 10 seconds.
Tuck it in, tuck in the bottom. Make sure, yeah, tuck it in.
Got a quarter I can bounce off of it. Jesus.
All right, couch, and that's a sleeper sofa as well. Coffee table, and then here's our nice view of the recycling dumpsters. So not as nice a view as Animal Kingdom. So it looks like we've got parking and dumpsters. But we do have some beautiful trees. And the balconies aren't as private as Animal Kingdom. So Animal Kingdom, we had the walls up. It's just, I love the theming. And actually, over there you can see, like right past the green roofs, you can see Bay Lake Tower, looks like. Let me zoom you in there. So we are starving, so we're gonna get swimsuits on, I think, and we're gonna go grab some food. Thank you.
Wait.
Derek, you should go down the slide again.
Nah, bro.
I want to get it on video.
These guns on video.
We're about to head out to dinner to the Wave. I think we're gonna attempt to take the boat from Wilderness Lodge to Magic Kingdom and then figure out a way to get to the Contemporary from there, either walk or monorail. We're hoping we don't have to go through like the screening process, because I remember the last time we were here and we did this, we had to go through security, like bag check, but things are so different now, I have no idea. But we had a really nice day at the pool. We went to Geyser Point for lunch and we both had burgers and they were delicious. And it was so nice because the restaurant kind of overlooks Bay Lake and it was just a really nice temperature. And then we went to the pool. We actually did both pools today. So we went to the Copper Creek area pool and then the quiet pool. And we're pretty much out there all day, and the weather, it's starting to rain off and on, so I'm glad we hit the pool because I have a feeling today will be our last day to do that before the weather gets bad. But okay, Derek, you ready to head out?
Let's roll.
Let's go. Guys, this is the first time I'm like a little sad that we're not going to the parks because the boat just dropped us off at Magic Kingdom and my heart was a little sad. But we're walking over to Contemporary now. Oh, also I got like patted down by security, and it's interesting. So they don't make you take your bags out unless something goes off, and then they like look in your bag. And then they took our temperature, then after you get off the boat, and then you go in and security will like they'll like walk you through the gates and like to get scanned, and then if of course something went off on my back, I have no idea what, and then they brought the wand out and like weighed me down. You know, the usual, which is funny because like we weren't even going to Magic Kingdom, but I get why they do it, because they want to make sure that no one's getting in that hasn't taken their temperature. So it's actually, the monorail looked really busy, so we're just walking over now. And the rain has begun. Full nasty out, but it's all good. Alright, the moment of truth. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, that wasn't as satisfying as I thought it would be, because it's poached.
Yeah.
It's not like running.
It's okay.
The grits are on point now.
They're good.